going on, everybody? It's The Thrill here, and welcome to another pack opening video. Today we'll be opening up a Donruss Optic Mega Box basketball. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so we got here the Donruss Optic 2019 and 20 Mega Box. So to be honest with you, I'm not extremely familiar with basketball cards. It's been probably 2 decades since I've opened any basketball packs. But I'm very familiar with the players, and I know exactly who I'm looking for, which players would be a good pull and whatnot. But I'm not familiar with many of the sets, which ones are good. I did some research. To be honest with you, the Donruss Optic didn't get great reviews, but I'll also be honest that the prices on basketball cards are pretty high right now. So I kind of took what I can get. As I am getting started on YouTube here, I wanted to start with something a little simple, and then we can work our way up should we find some success on the channel here. So there's 42 cards on the box. I'm not too sure how many packs there are, though. It doesn't really say how many packs and how many cards per pack. But you can see here that we're looking for ultra rare checkerboard parallels. I know that the sets in general have kind of the basic autographed cards. And then they have some that are gold, I believe, which is numbered to 10, and then black, which is numbered to 1. I'm not sure if those are included in the Mega Box or not, but I know that the Hobby Box, on average, there's 1 autograph per box, and I believe 10 parallels or something along those lines. I'll have to double check that. But I'm not familiar with kind of what to expect from a Mega Box, so I'm not going to expect much. If we get an autograph, then that's fantastic, but I'm not expecting to get one in this box, so let's just jump right into it. Alright, I've wasted too much time already. I don't like wasting time. I don't even think I made an incision there. That's more like it. Or is it? If I can't operate a box knife, then I probably should rethink this hobby. Not that this hobby, it's required to have a box knife in this hobby, but it helps get that shrink wrap off, right? Okay, so we're going to find out here in a moment how many packs there are, how many cards per pack. Okay, so they do say on the box, exclusive bonus packs, find 10 hyper pink parallels. So we're going to get those opened up first, and I imagine those are these two. But here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs of 4 cards apiece. So we'll jump right in with these hyper pink parallel packs and just take a look at these, because I imagine if they come in every Mega Box, then they're going to be common, right? Oh, they're beautiful cards though. Wow, very nice, very shiny. So that's Kevin Knox to the second there. Justice Winslow, Eric Gordon. We got a rookie card here of Nickeil Alexander-Walker and DeMar DeRozan. Beautiful looking cards. It's the second pack of these hyper pink parallels. So I'm trying to not pull so much this way as to bend those corners, because I kind of noticed I was doing that a little bit in our first video. So let's try not to do that so much this time. Okay, we got a Nikola Vucevic, Donovan Mitchell, one of the best young players in the game. Got a rookie card here of Carson Edwards, LaMarcus Aldridge, and another rookie card here of Bol Bol. I actually really like Bol Bol. Played at Oregon. Alright, so let's get into the standard packs here, and let's see if we can pull something nice. Again, I'm not really sure what we're looking for here. And I'm trying to be very careful with this here. Again, I don't want to pull so much this way, like that, so I'm bending those corners. One of these days I'll find a pretty good method to this. And this pack is being stubborn. Alright, so right off the bat here we got one of the best players in all of basketball and one of the bright young stars, Luka Doncic. We get Julius Randle. That's a beautiful looking card of Dame Time, Damian Lillard, Express Lane. Not sure how rare or common those cards are, but it's a nice looking card for sure. And then we end here with a Cedi Osman. So I'd love to see, you know, like a Zion or a John Morant rookie card of some sort, even if it's just the common base card. And these, oh geez, look at that. That's from pulling a little too hard. I was going to say, but these packs do not want to open right there at that spot. Here we got Dwight Powell, who is actually a tremendous pick and roll partner for Doncic, and it was unfortunate he popped his Achilles, I believe his ACL, and there's video of that earlier this season, I believe, and it was pretty nasty looking, but it was unfortunate because him and Doncic had such great rapport, especially in that pick and roll. It was kind of a beauty to see. We got Terry Rozier III. Another Express Lane card of Jamal Murray. So I'm guessing because we have 2 and 2 packs that these cards aren't quite as rare as I might have thought. And then Isaiah Thomas here, Washington alum there. Yeah, so this is probably like painful to watch, honestly. People that are watching me try and open and fight with these packs. If you've left already, then you're not listening to what I'm saying now, but I just want to say I don't blame you. We got Kawhi Leonard, the Claw, Marvin Bagley III. Here we got My House, Bradley Beal. It's a nice looking card there. And then a Grant Williams rookie card. Out of Tennessee, Grant Williams. So I believe this is pack number 4 of 8. There, that was nice and easy. Can they all be like that, please? Okay, we got Marcus Smart here. Paul George. Splash. Donovan Mitchell. Now that's a pretty cool looking card. And then a rookie card of PJ Washington. Let's take a look at this card a little closer. Splash, Donovan Mitchell. I realize you can kind of see me in the glare of that card. That's not good. You don't want to look at me. You've already seen me enough. I'm starting to get a little better at this. Just a little bit. Before too long, I hope I'm going to become an expert. Alright, we got Harrison Barnes here out of North Carolina. Rajon Rondo, the well-traveled veteran. Here we got a Fantasy Stars Stephen Curry. It's another beautiful looking card. And then Damari Carroll to end that there. So it seems like they have an insert in every pack. But I'm assuming that they're not very rare, any of them so far. Again, I could look into it. Probably should have before I ripped into these, but really we're just interested in those autographs and those relic cards, right? And then some rookies. All right, we got Russell Westbrook here. Here we got a DeMar DeRozan My House card, which is a nice looking card. There we got a Magic Johnson. What is that? Winner Stays? Take a closer look at that, and then we have the Goga Batadze rated rookie. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Forgive me if it's not. So the Magic Johnson card. Winner Stays. It's a nice looking card at the very least. So it looks like they had two insert looking cards in that pack at least. Again, I don't know if they're actually inserts, if they're so common as to have at least one in every pack so far. We got Mo Bamba. I believe he set the record for the longest wingspan in the NBA history at the Combine last season. We got Alonzo Ball. His brother will be joining the NBA soon. I'm looking forward to that. Here we get another Fantasy Stars card of Paul George, PG-13. And then Jaren Jackson Jr., one of the best young players in the game, Triple J. Him in the combination between Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., Brandon Clark, DeAnthony Melton. They have a pretty good young core in Memphis right now. All right, and we have the last pack here. Let's see if we can pull something nice to end this pack opening. I'm not going to say it's been a major disappointment, but so far it doesn't seem like we've pulled anything super rare. All right, so we got Wesley Matthews here off the bat. There we got another Express Lane card, this time of D'Angelo Russell. And then that looks like an insert, or maybe a refractor. It's another Nikola Vucevic card, but this one is definitely got a more of a shimmer to it. So it's a prism card, according to the back. Silver prism. So definitely going to look into that, the rarity of a silver prism card. Maybe there's one in every box. I don't know, but maybe that's a good pull. We'll find out. Maybe you can leave a comment below and let me know if this is a decent pull or not. Either way, I'm very happy with the card quality. Like, I really like the artwork on a number of these cards, especially the insert type cards. And I like this card in particular because I like Vucevic. He's a very exciting player to watch. I like his mid-range game and his ability to stretch the floor, but he's also a bruiser inside, and he's one of the few guys who can average a double-double nowadays. Alright guys, so that wraps up today's box opening of the 2019-2020 Donruss Optic basketball. So what I'm going to do now going forward is kind of provide a review of the box that we open. And we'll kind of look at like the price I paid compared to what we pulled from the box, compared to other reviews, compared to kind of what we know we can expect or what we can anticipate based on average average pulls from the box, so to speak. With the mega box, there wasn't really an expectation as far as what we could expect that I could find online. Usually, like with the hobby box, they'll say like one autograph per box and then X amount of parallels or inserts, and then anything above that. So as far as like the classifications go, they have a number of different types of boxes. Hanger boxes is kind of like the lower tier. Then they have blaster boxes, and then they have like mega or jumbo boxes, and then they have hobby boxes first off the line, and then they have other bigger boxes as well. But the hobby box is what we opened in the first video, and we had the expectation that, you know, there were 2 autograph or memorabilia cards per box on average. So you can kind of expect to get at least 1 usually based on that average. Whereas this mega box, there's no expectation. There's nothing pulled on average. So I didn't really know what to expect going forward. What to expect from that box, I mean. With that being said, we're going to quickly look at what we pulled, starting with the Nikola Vucevic silver parallel. So I think in the video I had called this an insert, which was a mistake on my part. It's actually a parallel. So for those who don't know, a parallel is essentially any card that looks different from a base card, just slightly different. Usually it's just like the color of the border. So here's a Wesley Matthews. This is a base card. It's just a basic generic card with a white border, right? And then the Nikola Vucevic card, it's the same style, it's just got a silver border. So it's a little different. And you can actually see, it might be difficult to see here, but in the top corner it says Prism. So this is a silver parallel prism, which is kind of a base parallel. They have different classifications of parallel cards. Usually anything higher than the silver in this set is going to be numbered. Unfortunately, we didn't get any cards that were numbered. This is basically the best parallel that we got. But I did miss another one too. In the video, I want to go ahead and play this back here, and we'll see if anybody else caught this while we were doing the box opening, but I want to see if anybody else saw this. So let's go ahead and play the video back real quick. DeMar DeRozan My House card, which is a nice looking card. Here we got a Fantasy Stars Stephen Curry. It's another beautiful looking card. So yeah, what we got was a DeMar DeRozan Prism card. And it's a My House, so it's a silver parallel, just like that Vucevic one, but this one is a silver parallel of this insert. So as you can see, it also has the prism on there. Might be hard to focus, but so it's a little more rare than just the basic My House insert card. So I went through and looked at all the cards that we pulled just to make sure I didn't get another one, and sure enough we did. So it's this Stephen Curry Fantasy Stars, and as you can see, prism there at the top. I think I had that upside down, but you get the picture. So those cards, though, although they're a little more rare than the basic cards, aren't really worth writing home about. They're not worth a whole lot of money. And while I'm not doing this for the money, I think it's kind of a good barometer as far as looking at what we pulled based on the value of what we pulled compared to the price we paid. And before I get into that comparison slash review, I'll talk about what I think is probably the best pull that we had from this box, which is going to be the Hyper Pink Bull rookie card. And the reason I think this is probably our best pull is based on the hype that's surrounding Bull right now. And recently, his hype train is kind of full steam ahead right now. It's through the roof, so to speak. So Bull, I'll do just a quick backstory on him. He's the son of former basketball player Manute Bol, who I believe was 7'7" or 7'6", maybe 7'5". I'll have to look that up. I should know that information. But Bull, his son, is 7'2", and has got a lot more athletic ability than his father. Not that Manute Bol didn't have the athletic ability, but Bull is kind of an anomaly, if you will. He's a 7'2" center, essentially, but he can play anywhere on the court. He can defend anywhere on the court. He's got excellent ball handling skills for his size, and he's just a kind of a freak athlete for his size too. But there's a lot of hype surrounding him now because he was hurt for a while, and he actually fell very far in the draft. He was supposed to go top 5, ended up going in the second round. I believe he was 38th overall, or around there, to the Denver Nuggets because of a stress fracture in his foot. So he fell really far in the draft, despite a lot of hype coming out of college, where he went to Oregon University, and he fell far in the draft. So people kind of, I wouldn't say they wrote him off, but they definitely put him on the back burner for a while. Now that he's healthy and in practice, his teammates are just raving about him, saying how special he's going to be. There's video of him just looking incredibly amazing and looking healthy. So there's a lot of hype surrounding him right now, which is why this card is probably our best pull. And even though we got 10 of these Hyper Pink parallels, I don't think many people will be getting the Bull rookie card from those. So I'm pretty happy with that one. But those are the only notable cards that we pulled from this box. So based on that, and based on the value of those cards, compared to what we paid, which is about $88 for that box, by the way, I would say it wasn't worth it. But basketball boxes, and then this particular set in general, is kind of pricey. And I think it's because of the season just now beginning and having been closer to starting in the last month or two. The prices had gone up. But based on the price that we paid, I wouldn't buy that again, honestly. And the reviews, it's got 1.9 out of 18 reviews on Cardboard Connection. And I think that's for good reason. People probably aren't going to be pulling a whole lot of cards that are worth $80 to $120, whatever range they're paying in for this box, for the mega box. Even the hobby box is only going to get you, on average, one autograph, which unless it's a super rare card, probably isn't going to pay for the box. And it's not always going to be the case where whatever you pull is going to pay for the box. But if we look back at our first video in the Panini Donruss, or the Panini Diamond Kings rather, our pulls probably accumulatively are going to pay for the box or come close to it. So I was happy with that. But yeah, the box that we pulled today, the basketball one, I would say it's not worth it. And forgive me for keeping this review, for making it long. I prefer to keep these short going forward, but I like to go into detail and be a little thorough about this, so I hope you guys, those that are still watching, kind of appreciate this, because I want to be able to do this going forward for each box that we open. And hopefully I can help you guys determine whether or not these boxes are worth buying. Even though I still have a lot to learn about these sets, I have a lot to learn about the cards in general. I kind of have a pretty good idea post box opening, a better idea as far as the prices on the cards, you know, and like you know, comparing those prices to what we paid. And in this case, I could say, like, you know, with confidence that this definitely is not worth it. So going forward, we're going to do these reviews on all these box openings. But I also want to talk about what we plan to do for the channel. So we're going to be opening a lot of baseball, a lot of basketball boxes, and we're going to get into football too when the season comes around or when it's closer. So look forward, or you know, keep an eye out for football in the future. But for the near future, baseball and basketball primarily, probably mostly baseball. But we also want to be doing a lot of giveaways, and the giveaways are going to be contingent upon the number of subscribers that we get. So typically, like, you know, before I even started this channel, I was thinking, you know, I'm probably not going to ask for likes or subscriptions. I don't really like that. You know, if you like it and you want to subscribe, then you're going to do it anyway, right? But I want to just say that if you do subscribe to the channel, it's going to increase your likelihood of being involved in the giveaways. And it's probably going to be a requirement going forward. So our first target we're going to have is 100 subscribers. If we happen to get to 100, that will be our first giveaway. And then we'll kind of go from there as far as like what number we want to reach next before we do that next giveaway. But that's going to be a major part of this channel. I'm not really looking to collect the cards, so to speak. So a lot of the cards that we're going to pull on here are going to be given away, and a lot of cards that I have in my very small collection will be given away as well. And then, you know, boxes, packs, other miscellaneous memorabilia may be thrown in the mix as well. So please keep an eye out for that. But if you want to be involved in that process, please do like the video and comment if you wish, but subscribe to be a part of those giveaways going forward for sure. So yeah, that's it for this video. Please stay tuned for the next video. We're going to be opening a box of baseball cards. It's a 2020 Topps Pro Debut Hobby Box. So I'm really looking forward to that. I hope you guys are looking forward to it as well. Thank you again for being here. I'm The Thrill, and we'll see you all next time.